Welcome back to 2023, the TPD YouTube channel. We are making a massive push over the next sort of week and a half to get these two D1NZ cars ready for the upcoming season. And you'll see over the sort of next few episodes probably the boys rushing to get this sort of buttoned up and finished so we can go out and get testing. Cascades engine's pretty much almost together, so the engine will be going back in the car, and then we can start pulling up the fuel system, and I believe that's pretty much, and a little bit of fab to go. Alex's car is pretty much there. We just got to get a motorsport kill switch done, just hooking up his external brake lights and everything, so it should be pretty intense for the next sort of few episodes getting these cars done.
So yeah, here's the first part of the damage. What happened, obviously, coming back around the wall. Back around the wall, there was a bit of a slope coming onto the wall. It took me off guard, and I tried to get the grip out of it, but it hit this part here and realistically put me into the wall there, and the front left kind of lifted up like this, came around and hit the front. So it's she's a bit buggered. The rail is gone on both sides. Both this side has also been pushed in like that, so the whole rear is shifted over to the right. Actually no, sorry, scratch that. The whole rear has shifted over to the left. And as you can see here, we've got a fuel cell mounted in there, or not even mounted, we just put it in there. So we're getting ready for next season. So it was a bit of a bingle. You know, it wasn't just me that did it. There was Darren Kelly, Sean Potros, Carl Thompson, who did it all before me as well. So luckily, you know, all top drivers doing that type of thing. So like I said, it kind of popped me around. Unfortunately, the left front wheel was up in the air, bounced me back around and hit the front as well. So what we've done is the front right obviously took most of the impact. This rail here was pointing up about here towards the camera. So you can probably see here where the crease is, and then this rail is also pointing outwards. So the alignment was pretty buggered. We tried our best to do what we could with it. As you can see here, she's pretty tweaked. But yeah, no, it's we drove, we got out there thanks to the team. We did some backyard repairs on it in terms of getting two cars front and rear and pulling it out. You ready? Yeah. And yeah, so that's the car at the moment.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the car and bits all over the floor. It's just come back from paint at Infinity Group, sorry. And Kizk's brought back hopefully everything to put the car back together to how it was when it left before it got painted. He attempted to put it together at Infinity Group with the guys there, but because I've made it a bit of a puzzle piece, it is best that I put it all back together because I know where everything goes. I know which bolts go where, which tension of bolt needs to go where. So yeah, now begins the puzzle. On it goes. I'm gonna need a soft hammer. I kind of half expected them just to paint the caster bar in the car, so it didn't change the position of anything, but used his caster board in the past when he was like 13 or 14. I'm
supervising?
Yeah, supervising. I gotta put my hands in my pockets, so sit here and just watch.
Scowl.
Story time. Gather round. Here's where Nathan's like. trying to figure out which way it went.
On camera. I just can't beat my 10mm snap-on spanner. Snap-on, please see this. Wouldn't mind some more tools.
In your pocket?
Because Melmo's got a little plastic one here. Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back. Here we've got Kiskei's SR20DET engine out of a S13. Starting off with just a basic engine teardown after last season to see where the engine's at. After just a basic measure of the cylinder bore and other bits and pieces, we found that the cylinder bore wasn't square, it was oval, and that the valve stem guides have been worn out. So we had to, moving forward, go down the road of getting the engine machined, which meant going to an oversized piston, which is available in all different sizes. We were able to get away with a 0.5mm oversized piston. Luckily, Kiskei found some forged pistons, I don't know where from. But they're in the box, and we decided to go down the forged road, which meant getting head decked, block decked, and we got some forged connection rods as well. Got that all balanced up, back together, new valve stems guys pressed in, and now we're just at the stage of assembling the engine. So we've torqued the head down with some ARP head studs, we've done the engine timing, Calford cams came on board, and sponsored Kiskei a set of valve springs, retainers, Calford cams, and adjustable cam gears. This being one of the older S13 engines, it doesn't have a variable cam angle. So what you do there, old school style, you manually dial the engine into how much cam advance or retardation you want to run. Now we've just done the engine timing with brand new stock standard from the factory timing gear. Engine's timed up, and now we're going to dial the cams in. And yeah, we'll be doing that using a timing gear. Just going to find TDC now, bring the engine to that, measure our valve lift, and then adjust our cam gears from that. Talk to the tuner, see what Daniel wants to run in terms of adjustment, and go from there.
together, ready to go in the hole at some point today. Me and Nathan are just finishing off some of the final little touches, like getting the brake lines in the car, seeing where everything's going to go, stuff that needs to be sort of done service-wise for the car to be ready to roll when it comes back. It'll be two weeks out. We lose a week next week, been at Sign Riders, so 3 days this week to try to push as much as we can to try to get every little bit done, so when it gets back we just got to fire it up, spanner check it, tune it, and hopefully it all goes well. No problems. Fingers crossed, everything is here. That's the biggest hunt, is we pull this car apart and just put the puzzle back together. This year we're now having a problem with this. We're changing back from a manual booster to a vacuum, and we've just discovered now that we actually don't have the right master cylinder. So yeah. Now Kesuke luckily has a lot of parts. He's bringing one down. I told him, I think I woke him up because he doesn't get up till like 10. So I told him to get his ass down here and get it to us so we can get the ball rolling. But yeah, happy days. We've just finished putting together the engine, all glued and sealed, so it's nice and oil tight. Now we're gonna put it in the hole, so we can start knocking up the rest of the plumbing. Still waiting on clutch flywheel to be finished machining, and yeah, apart from that, it's good to go. Now it's time to put in our new box. This is a Nismo 6-speed reinforced cross mission, brand new from Japan. Good box, Nismo gears, Nismo Synchros, Nismo Selector. Going to go on our SR20DET with our Nismo clutch.
Nismo Super Copper Mix. So what we've done, we had a 5-speed before. We were using the same clutch with the high clamp cover, same disc. However, with the 6-speed, you need to run a dual mass flywheel. This is the Nismo version that is a single mass, converts it to single mass. So we're running that this season. So bit different gearing in the 6-speed. 5th is actually 1-to-1, so it should be good with the 4.5 and the 15s. It's pretty much the same as having a 4.9 in a Sylvia with 18, so it should be quite good.
Are these reusing or no?
Pump it up.
Pump up the jam, pump it up.
Just tight. Real tight box.
Hang on. ATA.
We fitted a gritty intake plenum, a genuine one.